Good evening,
Hey, buddy.
YouTubers. Happy Saturday to you. Hey, Tiny Tim. Hey, Rebecca Davis. Hey, Bruce, Faye.
How's everybody doing?
You guys can see I'm freshly shorn up top.
It's about time.
Yeah, about time, but got my growing out my mountain man beard here.
Just got back from the property.
Yep, just a little bit ago, running some errands. How is everybody doing tonight? Can you hear us good? Should be able to hear us good. Can tell that clearly feeling a little better. Recovering from the Hong Kong flu.
Yep.
Yeah, recovering from, I can't speak. Recovering from Hong Kong flu.
Hey, Cosmic.
Hey, Cosmic. Yeah, so we're on the mend, as you can tell. Got my usual sass back. My normal
It's back, guys.
piss and vinegar and whatnot, which is good. But I'll tell you, man, this wasn't a whole lot of fun. Did anybody notice? Anybody notice? Hey, Debbie. Does anybody notice that? Do you guys see our new logo? It's the digitized version of what Laura made. So it's
A little fresher.
my nephew did it up for us, and man, it looks great.
We looked at all kinds of other logo ideas and nothing. I mean, we really liked our logo to start with. So
Yeah.
it just wasn't, it was, a hand drawing. So it's nice to have it fresh.
Hey, kitchen shenanigans. Christy Betts, good evening to you. Sorry. Arsenic Element, hello. Gardner Josh, hey.
Hey, guys.
Arsenic Element. Arsenic, poisonous but yet natural. Deadly but natural. Oh, good. I'm glad you like the new logo, Faye. But yeah, it looks really good, we thought. And like I said, my nephew did it. Interestingly enough, my nephew, he did some robotic hands for a little fellow here in Tennessee. It was on the national news here a couple years ago. Hey, Daniel, how are you? I remembered your name. You should be happy about that. Stringfield Ridge Farm, welcome to you. But yeah, so we feel a lot better. You can notice our new environs. This is
environment.
environs.
Environs.
Yeah.
Is that your new word? Kind of like my which away word and my.
No, not like that. Hey, how to garden. So we're in our new Hedgehog Homestead Manor rental lease place. And
we're thinking about on the land putting up on the entranceway Hedgehog Manor.
Well, it'll still be Hedgehog Homestead.
Hedgehog
but
Homestead.
But the house will be called Hedgehog Manor.
Our tiny home.
Well, yeah.
Hedgehog Manor.
Hey, Christy Betts. Hey, Q Kitchen and Beyond. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, so man, a lot's happened in the last 2 weeks. Besides us, we can talk about our stuff, or we cannot. We can. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
So we finally got all of our stuff. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
And she can just keep playing that audio up, so you guys can double hear us. Double hear us.
I'm trying to work something out.
So we got our stuff. Yeah, we got our stuff and got all our cookies rolling the right way, as my buddy Homer G likes to say. And man, it was a slog, though. I tell you what. Talk about one talk about a couple miserable, couple, three, four miserable people. Well, three mostly. Um,
Oh, yes, the three
well, getting our,
Sunny, middle
yeah,
hedgehog, little hedgehog, big hedgehog all had the Chinese
the Hong
virus
Kong flu.
and had to move stuff into the house
Yeah,
with
had to get everything moved into the house, and hey, Skinner Farms,
Hey Skinner Farms.
had to get everything moved into the house,
Hey Danny, a wicked awesome gardener.
and
Gardening.
hey, had to get everything moved into the house, and that was a effort. I will tell you, it's probably the slowest move in I've ever done in the history of moving.
Yeah.
And
We're the kind of people when we move.
hey, don't put yourself in my group. I'm an elite moving group person.
Well, I mean, we like to put things away right away. We're not the kind of people that bring the boxes into the house and not put them away.
Well, that it's going to linger for months, and you're going to
Months.
still wonder, we moved in, and
Yeah.
we moved in here 3 months ago. Well, this was glacially slow for my pace.
Yeah, and mine.
Speak for yourself here. We have
Last,
moving different quotas and priorities.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit over the
We still
top.
have a garage full
Yeah.
of stuff, but all the stuff that needs to be in the house is in the house. The garage full of stuff is our stuff
Yeah,
that
that's
will move
not going to
over to the
be,
land.
yeah,
So,
that's not going to be unpacked. But the sad thing is that we're going to touch
hi, garden to
everything.
table.
We're going to touch everything. Hi, Heather Lynn. Are you a Southerner? So is it Heather Lynn or is it Heather Lynn? Just curious. Uh, we are in the process of, I mean, everything. This is the new office slash bedroom slash conference room slash slash whatever you want it to be.
Right.
But we are happy and contented in our new surroundings, and happy to be here.
Yeah.
Let's
Don't
go,
like this.
let's go, Brandon. There's that.
Of course, you had to say it.
Had to say it. I almost forgot, if you can believe that.
Well, you haven't been watching the news.
Yeah, I haven't been watching the
It's like
news.
something about being here just kind of freed you up from the news.
Well, I just don't need to.
Dwell.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, Daniel. We're good. You just keep on trucking here, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to. Yeah, I've kind of unplugged from the news. Just one, because I've been too sick. Two, because I don't care. Three, um, yeah, I mean, too
Daniel,
much other stuff, I guess, going on that I don't. My little pea brain can be occupied with other things.
Daniel, you didn't miss much other than
Other than me coughing, still the remnants of the Hong Kong flu.
yeah, that's about it. And that we were moving in with a
Hong Kong flu. So,
excuse us.
but we've been busy. I finally, for all you folks that these proportions don't fit easy on anything, and I've been sitting in my desk chair suffering for about the last 3 weeks. My back's been killing me. Hey, Ginger Ninja, Hedgehoggy, have a hedgehoggy night. But we went to Nashville, and we went to Bass Pro Shops, and that was where the can I have a four-wheeler, and I know we needed a tractor more than a four-wheeler, so the four-wheeler's kind of out, but
The
I can keep
tractor's not.
the tractor's not. You guys got to
No.
wait and see that. That's got to be
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But we were in Nashville, and we went over to Franklin, which is a little bedroom community in Nashville, I guess. I don't have all my which ways around there and know where I'm going, but I know Franklin is
my new word.
I co-opted her
away.
word.
Yeah.
So we went over to Franklin.
And have it's a good morning for a morning. Or is it, how's that go?
Whatever. It's a good day for a morning.
It's a good day for a morning. No,
Or it's a good day for an
it's a
afternoon.
good
It's a good
morning
day
for a
for an
morning.
evening.
It's a good morning for a morning.
Hey, let's not argue in front of everybody.
We're looking for t-shirt ideas. Anybody got some?
We'll have some coming up here pretty soon too. Um, so we went over to the Lazy Boy store in Franklin, and she says, "Well, if we can get you one, maybe 4 months from now, go ahead and give us $500, and we'll put a deposit for you. But we're still delivering furniture from last summer. Really
Yeah.
comforting." So I kind of hung my head, and we made our way back down the old turnpike. But um, so I kind of been giving up. I've been sitting here in my desk chair and my stupid heating pad. Oops, hold on, sorry. I got my little tiny person heating pad on me right now, and it's tiny. It's about a third of my back,
You're
if
blocking
that.
my light.
Oh, sorry. Can't do that. Anyway, um, so no recliner, and I've been sitting downstairs while we're all trying to watch TV, and the mountain of boxes moved from the living room. We got all those put away, and here I am sitting over there watching TV, trying to watch TV, relax at the end of the day. And I'm sitting here in my desk chair, and my buns are getting sore and tired and hurting. And
No, I don't have a desk chair.
well, that's an easy thing. We
Yeah.
can get you a desk chair.
That-
At any rate,
That's back in Oregon, so.
at any rate, so I was making some calls yesterday, and I called the local furniture store, and he said, "Hey, have you ever heard of Best Chairs?" And I'm like, "Nope, never heard of Best Chairs." And he said, "Well, this place over in Cumberland City, you ought to check them out. Maybe they have something." So lo and behold, I called over to Cumberland City, a hop, skip, and a 45 minutes away. And she says, "Yeah, we have the Beast over here." Hi, Lola Joy. Fun fact, goats and sheep don't have teeth. Yeah. How about that? So I went over to my local furniture store, and they happened to have one Beast left in stock because they, through COVID, just kept ordering. And so, lucky for us, um, I was able to pick up my Beast recliner, and it's a beast. So
It
I
is a
got the
beast.
I got the recliner issue solved. It'll hold up to 500 pounds. Hey, Cajun Hydroponics, welcome. Good evening to you. So I got my recliner now, and it'll hold up to 500 pounds. And needless to say, I'm not anywhere near that, but I got room for expansion, we'll say.
Well, let's not expand.
No, but I suppose I got some room to expand.
Yeah.
I don't need to be doing any more horizontal expanding, however. I've reached my outer limit. My pair figure is a bit much. So, but getting off my hindquarters and getting to work out the old homestead
Yep.
is going to be good. So today we went out to the homestead, and we've had the ice storm that rolled through here was interesting. It's been really cold.
Yep.
It only got up to 30 something today, but it's amazing because it was sunny. Hey, Q Kitchen. Q Kitchen? Did we already say hi, Q Kitchen? We did, I
We
believe.
did.
Okay.
Hey,
Well,
Q.
hi again, just
Hi,
because.
Lady Q. That's my new name for you. Lady Q.
Ah. So hey there, Corky. How are you? So we went out to the homestead today, and
Let me see if I can do this.
yeah.
Can you guys see that well?
Why don't you turn it sideways?
Okay. There we
There
go.
you go. So the ice storm, talk about beautiful.
Oh man, it was gorgeous.
It was beautiful. It was like giant crystals
All over the trees.
all over the trees,
the
and
grass.
we got one of our pine trees. It's maybe going to give up the ghost, but we'll see if it bounces back. But yeah, so we went out to property today, and you'll be happy to know
I don't know if they can see.
we did a little tractor driving.
One of
Oh
our
yeah.
pine trees bit the dust, it looks like, but
Oops, I don't know if yeah, you flashed it up there pretty quick. Well, you don't it's already up, so you're good.
there we go.
So we'll see if it bounces back or not. If not, I'm getting the chainsaw ready. Um, so we went out and we had done some clearing for Hedgehog Manor 1.0.
Mm-hmm.
We did some clearing. And
With the new tractor,
with the
which.
new tractor,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And it's sexy, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm. What's that? How's that song go, baby?
I don't know. I can't remember. You'll have to stay tuned for the video for my wonderful singing.
That's debatable.
Well, no, it's not debatable. I have horrible singing. So, um, went out to the property because we
Mm-hmm.
needed to get out, and it was a beautiful day, albeit cold.
Yeah,
And it's a sexy tractor. That's right.
it is a sexy tractor.
Must be orange. I don't know what color it is. I'm colorblind these days. I can't smell. That is another thing about the Hong Kong fluey. I cannot smell.
Or
So I can't
taste.
taste. So everything. So the good thing about that is when we pass by the local dump,
You
even
can't
if it's
smell it.
strong down low, she thinks my tractor's sexy. Turn
There,
you on.
there you go. There it goes.
So, yeah. So I can't smell
Hi,
the.
Chuck and Melinda.
Hey, Chuck and Blinda. Good to see you guys. We're feeling better. And anyway, so I can't smell the local dump. So I guess that's a good thing. But I can pass by the dump. So I just as soon have my sense of smell back. Because just not being able to taste stuff, well, it might make me
Well,
skinnier.
and you like food. I mean, you like. I
Well,
mean,
all fat people like food.
I know,
It's
but
like a fat girl on
you
a French fry.
you're kind of a cook.
I try.
Yeah.
I enjoy what I make anyway. I mean, it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter if anybody else does, but I enjoy it.
Right.
So there's that. But so I can't smell the dump, so that's good. Can't taste any food, so that's bad. So let's smell the dump so I can taste some food. Anyway, we go out today and um, we go out and look at our clearing. I don't know. I gotta clear. We went out the first day. We got the tractor and we cleared us some
Some home site area.
essential oils. Yeah, I can smell a little bit, but just not a heck of a bunch. We go out to the home site, and I've cleared. I don't know, easy 50 by 100, maybe. I'm guessing. Got to get some stakes in the ground.
Probably.
Probably 50 by
Well,
100.
why do we need to get stakes in the ground?
We got to get stakes in the ground for our septic system.
Right.
And then we got to stake where a pole barn's going to be. Then we have to stake where the future house is going to be. So then the state can authorize the
They
stakes.
want all of it staked before we get our
Yeah,
septic
permit.
permit.
Yeah, yeah, that's some poo, Bruce. I agree. So, yeah, so we're trying to get this all staked out. Um, we got a tentative site built or a tentative pad built.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get rock in there, but then the problem also is it is a gumbo mess. So
Yeah, because you guys know what the weather's been like. You've
yeah,
Most
and
of
it's
you have had it a lot worse than us.
yeah, it's definitely wet. But at any rate, we get over to the property, we get the tractor fired up. I mean, she's a beauty too, I tell you what. Uh-huh. You know what I'm talking about. She's a beauty. Not like this one here. This one here, she's a beauty queen, but hold no candle. I mean, oh, sorry.
Ew. Well,
Yeah, so a bit muddy, so
well, we got very muddy today. Let's just say we had some fun on the tractor.
yeah, we had some fun on the tractor. So we got the tractor rolling down the right way and got it warmed up, and we did a little tour to the North 40, and just for fun, see if we could kind of wear our trail out, because that's kind of the way we like to hike, all the way to the north and then turn to the west and then kind of make a circle out of
Yeah,
it.
so we went into the woods with the tractor, and
Well, no, we didn't. That's not this part of the story yet.
oh, sorry.
We went up to the North 40.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sherry? Sorry. A little bit far away. Hey, Cher. Oh, Cher. Hey, Sherry. What are you doing?
Hey,
Her childhood nickname.
hello, Cheyenne.
Hi, Cheyenne. Sorry, I had to do
My
it.
sister's
Inside
in the
joke.
live, guys, so say hi to Sherry.
Yeah, that's
Or Cher.
Cher. Cher, as she's called now. Anyway, so she's joining us, so welcome. So you can keep up and watch our videos, like and subscribe. So you can always stay up to the latest with the
Yeah.
hedgehogs.
Yep.
So we get on the tractor, head to the North 40, get it turned around, get it back going, and we're going to go down the old skid road.
Hey,
Hey,
Tammy.
Rebel Canners. Tammy,
Mm-hmm.
I remembered. So we went from the North 40 back down to the South 40, and then we went on the skid road. So
Hey.
I got to use my fancy bucket on my fancy tractor and
Hey, Nikki.
hoisted. Hey, Nikki.
Thumbs up, everybody, please.
Hey, Nikki and Jay. Jay or Nikki. Nikki. Well, it's Nikki.
Well, yeah, Nikki comes in on that one.
Yeah, I know which one she is. He's pigskin something. So
Pigskin Blitz.
yeah, we went down the skid road, and we're kind of maneuvering along, and the skid road is a kind of side hilling, and don't want to flip our fancy our fancy tractor over, first time out of the gate, so to speak. But we're going down the skid road, and we get to the end, and she's tired of riding on the side inside the cab.
I'm literally sitting on the drink cup,
Yeah,
and then this other little cutout.
she normally
piece.
likes that kind of stuff, but she's picky. She's getting
Well,
old.
and then I'm sitting there, and I'm like this with my head kind of like this the whole ride, stiff, And then we'd go over a bump, and I'm like bumping into the side of the tractor.
And then she's getting in the way of my clutch foot.
Mm-hmm. Well, later on, I turned off the.
Yeah, so we get to the
drive.
end. We get to the end of the skid road, and there's nowhere else to go, and it's fairly steep.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, yeah, okay, no big deal. I'll just put her in reverse. I'll get turned around. Thanks, Nikki.
Bye, Nikki.
We get her turned around, and I'm putting her in reverse, and my wheels are spinning, and I'm like, oh, this isn't great, because here I'm at the very end of this road, and I'm not driving down there with my truck, because it ain't getting down this road.
No.
And so I'm like, dang it, what's going on here? And I looked down, and lo and behold, the four-wheel drive was disengaged. Somebody put her foot on it by accident, she says.
Well, I'm kind of bouncing around next to him. So,
and
no exaggeration.
So anyway, once I got that squared away, she turned around and drove back up the hill like a champ. No issues whatsoever. Oh, thanks so much. I've seen it many times, but Laura is still a newbie to the property, so I've enjoyed it. Matter of fact, when I was here working, because I was out here about 3 months when we thought we were going to be able to sell the house, make the transition, and then I would just work and we'd do all of that. It would have been kind of smooth and seamless. But
yeah, and then it didn't look like we were going to sell the house, and
well, no, we didn't.
It didn't look like a good time to sell the house.
No, you're ahead of me again.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Jeez. No, it was. So I ended up going back to the Communist Republic aforementioned. We don't need to name it anymore. It shall have no name. The Communist Republic of no name. fill in the blank of the left-worded tarted states. Um, what are you barking about? You want to go back there? We'll send you back all by yourself. So we
He can't help it if somebody moves outside.
yeah, I know he's gonna tear him apart. We I forget where I was.
You're talking about the place we shall not mention anymore.
I know I got that part, but
You came home from
oh yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
here.
So I came home from here, and we thought, well, we'll get back here eventually. We didn't know it would be this year, but anyway, God works in mysterious ways. Here we are. Glad to be here.
Yeah.
Let's go Tennessee. Way better state. People are so friendly here. It's so nice.
It's amazing.
It's
how
a
friendly
night and day
people-
difference between those people
People
on the left coast.
used to be friendly,
kind of.
in that state that we were in.
Maybe.
But
I don't even know if they were.
They were.
If you got to people to sit down, hey Diggs, if you get people to sit down and talk to them, then maybe they're more friendly. But
right.
But just passing, I mean, you could open a door for somebody at the store or something, and you'd think you had the bubonic plague or something. They wouldn't say a word to you.
Right. And people don't mind at all here. In fact,
no, everybody's
it's encouraged.
Well, everybody's really friendly. I mean, everywhere we've went out, people are just nice, and I mean, we're nice, courteous people. I try to be.
Hey, Diggs.
But we're nice, and we like to be friendly with people, and but
Diggs, here's Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
I found him.
Oh, yeah, and I am from that area, and I do have big feet. And you know what they
Size
say?
17.
You know what they say about people with big feet, right? You know what they say? Mm-hmm. Ask her what they say.
No.
What do they say?
Nothing.
Oh, she's getting all embarrassed. Yeah, but happy to be in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
We're enjoying it. Glad we're on the mend from our Hong Kong flu.
Yeah.
Yep, they got big hands and they need big gloves.
Yes.
And big shoes.
And big shoes. Very big shoes.
And big recliners and big everything.
Everything's special ordered. That's the problem with Bigfoot people.
Yeah. It's not a lot of fun. All of you people, hey, Grey Wolf. All of you people that say, "Oh, it's be so fun to be tall," you have no idea. I'm here to tell you right now.
Everything costs twice as much too.
And you wouldn't like it anyway, because guess what? At the end of the day, you can take your ladder off. I can't take my ladder off. So I have to hunch over for everything. I have terrible posture. It is just a mess. You wouldn't want it. But I wish I could sell some of it. If I could sell about 6-8 inches, man, I'd be Bill Gates nerd rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sell it to a young person?
No, I'd sell it to somebody with a lot of money that wanted to be taller.
True. Yeah.
But anyway, back out of fantasy land. But you can take your ladder off. And you short people always complain about you can't reach stuff. Well, the alternative to that is you can't take off your ladder. Not a whole lot of fun. Anyway, I'll stop complaining. You guys didn't come out here to hear me complain.
No.
About this anyway.
No.
So we go down the skid road. And
which was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
Except painful for me. So.
Well, yeah, and then I lost the rod. There's this rod that's for my bucket leveler. And it was iced in the bucket. And I'm thinking, oh, yeah, it's iced in there. It's not going to come out. Yeah, we get to the end of our journeys because we got to pull some pine trees.
Hi, Joe.
We're trying to... What?
Garden State Gardener?
Oh.
Joe.
Who?
Garden State Gardener.
Is who?
Joe.
Joe. Hey, Joe. We get to the end of it, and my poor rod is somewhere on the property. Hey, Lewis.
Hi, Lewis.
Or Louis. Do you go by Lewis or Louis? A little bit ambiguous. So I've lost my rod for my bucket leveler, so it's out on the property somewhere. And if we've already and Laura did do a little tractor driving on Daddy's lap today. Boy, did she get a rise out of that. Getting started on homesteading.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks for
Long
coming
toenails. Toenails don't have anything to do with it. I keep mine freshly shorn and cut. Matter of fact, I tear off my big toenails. So I don't even have big toenails. There's some trivia for you.
in. Yeah, and he still wears a size 17. Oh my goodness.
So
TMI, baby.
well, I mean, people want to know. It's like the Inquirer back in the day. People want to know. But matter of fact, it's about time to pull my toenails off again. So stay tuned. We'll make a video. Okay, Lewis.
No, we will
you.
not. No.
No, we won't make a video because it's a bloody mess when I pull those things off. Anyway.
I'm not squeamish, and it makes me squeamish.
Yeah. She says she's not squeamish.
I
but
watch surgery on TV.
Clearly she is. Especially if she can't handle a little toenail blood. Although it bleeds a good bit. So, oh, Courtney, get over it. You got to toughen up, girl. So, Laura got a ride around on the tractor today. She got to, I still got to, it was really muddy out there.
You got to teach me how to do things.
I'm going to teach you.
So I can ride by myself.
So you can ride by yourself?
Yeah. So I don't have to ride on your lap?
So I can get you licensed? No, I'm not going to teach you how to do it. I like you riding on my lap.
Well, I mean, there's that time where we need to go out and take down trees, and you're going to put it in the bucket, and I'm going to drive around. Right?
Yeah.
So I need to know how to do that by myself.
Yeah, so we're going to have to go through the property and all these little volunteer pine trees. We're going to have to take the chainsaw to, and that's going to be the fastest way to do it, except with all the thorns and thistles in there. That still isn't going to be a whole heck of a lot of fun doing that.
No.
So
maybe I just need to go and ride around each tree to give you space where you can stand, and you can just walk in the area that I mow down with the tractor.
You know how much money we'd spend in fuel doing that?
I know.
I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out, because the problem is in all this broom sage is that it's really tall and thorns are right in it.
Yeah. And
so hey, Southern Boy Prepper.
Hello, Southern Boy. Haven't seen you around for a while.
So
good to see you.
It's going to be tough because we have all these thorns in the broom sage and the pines we need to cut down. Today we did an experiment kind of with a bucket and just kind of tearing them out. That's kind of a mixed bag too, though.
Yeah.
So kind of hard to...
So if anybody has any suggestions on how to take out what they're 6 foot tall,
yeah, they're like
3 to 6 foot tall pines.
We could use some goats, Ginger Ninja, but it's kind of first we need to be able to get.
We're having trouble getting a hold of a.
We need to get our mower first.
Yeah.
And right now it was supposed to be here January 27th. Clearly it's not here. So yeah, let's see. Clear around the trees. Yeah, these are just little tiny pines, really.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of the problem is, I don't know. I mean, if the rotary cutter will do up to about inch ones, then those ones we could just take down, which I think it'll do about up to an inch. We're getting a 7 foot. a 7-foot cutter, but I need to do some more research this week. So we're working on that, but we definitely got to get it cut down.
Yeah.
So seeing people. Yeah. I mean, these are just tiny ones. I'm not too concerned about chainsawing them, but I am concerned that getting through all the thorns and the thistles to get
Yeah.
to them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's like a 60-acre clearing. So once we, I don't know, we just got to get some more research done on our um, on our on what the bush hog will do. I think
mhm.
it'll do up to about an inch, but and maybe if we have that identified, then we'll be good. We'll be good that way. Then we can just chop them down.
Yeah. Yeah. If anybody knows that,
Well, it depends on the bush hog, right?
right.
And but that's the next purpose, next thing. The tiny home is supposed to be delivered Wednesday. Would have been here last week. So those Mennonites are some working fools.
Yeah.
They have great quality stuff. It's already done. Our tiny home is already done. But with all this weather and everything else we had going on, we couldn't.
You're blocking my light.
I'm blocking your light.
You're blocking my light.
What?
They can't see me.
Oh, there you are. Don't want to get the cuteness interrupted. We do have a front end loader on a bucket. We got a
Yeah.
bucket.
Got a
A
bucket.
nice big bucket. And yes, we were kind of scraping the pines that way. The tiny home is 14 by 48. It's ready,
Unfinished.
unfinished. So
So it's a shell.
yours truly, and this little one here. Whoever else we can co-opt will be bulldozer would be nice. And see, the thing is we okay. So anyway, look back to the tiny home pad. We I just cleared a good pad, but the problem is that the ground kind of slopes off this way. And so I cleared a pretty decent pad. We got the tractor delivered Tuesday. Was it Tuesday?
Yeah.
It was supposed to be Monday. They brought it out Tuesday.
That video's coming out in about 4 days.
Okay, yeah. So tilt my bucket and touch tree, keep pressure and tilt up. That's a good suggestion, but we have we're talking easily probably 150 trees to pull out.
Yeah.
Um,
It would be a lot faster with the tractor, though.
hey, Big Matt. Um, so anyway, we got the pad, we got the tractor. Immediately, I went to work and basically cleared our pad off for the most part.
Yeah.
It's just about there, but we're going to need to get rock down. But can't get rock down because it's pretty squishy out there right now. And we don't need to get a truck stuck because they'll charge us for that.
Yeah.
Um, so, hey, Pine Tree Hill.
Hello. Yeah, we don't need to pay for somebody else's big truck to come out.
Yeah, a D9 would more like even a D6 or a D. I don't know. Do they go D5s? Yeah, something like that would be fine. But so we
What's
got
a D9?
a cat, a bulldozer,
Okay.
but that's a huge bulldozer for our intents. So we got the pad cleared.
Yeah, we're not mining for gold.
This isn't a show gold rush here.
No.
Hey everybody, let's come over here. Let's mine some gold for Gold Rush. That's if you watch the show, you know who that is. Hey Shelly. Who's Shelly?
Where do you see her?
Speak up. Who are you? Um, um,
I think Shelley is Pine Tree Hill. Am I right?
maybe. Um, hey, Denise.
Hi, Denise.
So we got the house site cleared. Tiny home is finished. Tiny home's ready to be delivered. Problem is, people that need to set the tiny home, us, we're not ready.
Yeah.
So I might have to push it out another week, unfortunately. But we need to get some. We need to be able to get some rock down,
Yeah.
and I
Delivered.
need to have some more dry weather because I'm going to expand our pad.
Yeah.
Um,
Is it gonna? Do you? I don't know. Would it be easier? Well, no.
what?
To expand it while it's wet. I
No,
know the grass would give
no, no,
away
no,
easier.
no, no.
Okay.
You guys can chime in all you want if you like. Um,
Oh, okay. I thought so.
um, yeah, you can't. You're not going to move that gumbo. All we would do is rut it.
It is gumbo too. It's
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 clay, yeah.
it's it's clay with like sand.
Hey, Arizona Highland Homestead.
Hi, Arizona. How you doing?
This gumbo, and all we would do is rut it, and it'd be just a mess.
Yeah.
So no, we can't do that. Can't work. You can't work it. Teresa. Is she Arizona? Um, so the tiny home is finished. Tiny home ready to be set. And
We're just not ready for it.
yeah, we're not ready for it. And we really want to get some stuff. Yeah, clay. I mean, I like clay when I'm doing my what's that movie?
Your mask.
No, the movie so we can do the clay together.
Oh, the goat.
Moonstruck, Moon with Demi Moore, and she's molding the clay with Patrick Swayze.
Oh, what is that?
Ghost.
Ghost. Yeah.
I don't even know movies, and I know that name. Oh, thanks, Cajun. Yeah. So,
Cajun. I was. Hold on. Sorry.
remove. So, yeah, there's a lot of clay in there. That's weird.
We're not on. We didn't do the thing.
Huh?
I didn't get the thing done in time
Oh, how come?
because I need to do it. I need to get in here early.
Oh, so you're slacking.
I'm slacking.
So we're gonna make our
That's
home.
okay. I'm on it.
We're gonna make our home pad a little bit bigger than what we thought. Also, if we put the tiny house where we wanted to put it right now, it would be kind of on the lee side of a hill, so we wouldn't really be able to see out as much as what we'd like.
Cajun made some gumbo today.
What?
He likes to cook, and he made some gumbo.
You made some gumbo, Cajun? Delicious. I love me some gumbo.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna expand. We're gonna expand the home site, and we're gonna need to get rock and all of that good stuff. So it's kind of where we're at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of irons in the fire
Yeah,
at the
lots of
moment.
irons and fire.
Yeah, need to get us our chicken gumbo,
Nice.
shrimp gumbo, shrimp kebabs, shrimp creole, bowl shrimp, Cajun shrimp.
We watched Forrest Gump the other day.
Can't do a trying to stick my lip out. You know what I mean?
Oh, how does he do
What's
that?
wrong with you, boy? I got big gums, sir.
Rain from underneath, rain from sideways.
Yeah, yeah. We watched Forrest Gump. Hey, food forest permaculture. Love us some permaculture. That's some good stuff. Can't wait till we can get out on a property.
Yep. Do a lot of permaculture methods
Yeah, for sure.
with our pigs and our chickens
With the
and the
pigs, yeah.
rabbits and
Pigs and the rabbits and the chickens.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's going to be exciting stuff.
Howie is food forest. He's Canadian.
He's a Canuckian?
He's a Canadian. We love our Canadians.
I don't love Canadians.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
You're married.
You're not Canadian anymore.
Well, I am American.
You're converted. She's a converted
Hey,
woman.
the Canadians are fighting right now for.
Yeah, what's going on there? I don't even know because I'm like living under a rock. I know that the big march to Ottawa, and I think it was about the communist Canadian government. But something that anybody have it in a nutshell? A quick synopsis of the news. I know that they've been having some brouhaha up there, and
all the truckers went down there because they didn't want to get the. They wanted freedom from the.
I mean, everybody should get that. I mean, Lord knows we needed it. If we would have had that, we would have been a lot better a lot sooner, probably.
Probably. Who knows?
Probably.
Who knows?
Yeah, so, I mean, again, for all you folks that, I mean, we wondered about Hong Kong flu. You know, what's all the fuss about? And now we
found out.
Yeah, we found out what the fuss is about. You can't smell. And, yeah, I can't smell, and I had a headache, and I was tired, and I didn't feel like doing anything, and I had to move all at the same time. It's kind of a...
We randomly took naps. Just
laid down, and because we were tired.
Well, I would like fall asleep in the truck just randomly, remember?
I would too, and then she'd wake me up. Freedom, that's right, is what you have to choose. You know, interestingly enough, a gal is a captain for United, and she was talking about, you know, she's against mandates. Doesn't matter. It's her body, her health, right? Her point was this, which I thought was excellent. So she's a captain for United, and if she can't just go work for another carrier, she was put on what do you call that? Unpaid leave. So she's on unpaid leave, so she's technically still an employee. So she can't get unemployment. She can't just go work for somebody else because your seniority apparently doesn't carry across to another airline. This is just the story. It may be different, but the story is that. And she can't get access to her 401k because she hasn't had a significant life change event. And so she's stuck in this weird...
which I think we should all qualify for.
Well, she's stuck in this weird kind of loop because she can't get access to her 401k. Anyway, and she says, well, what about this? What about when they tell us, because we've opened this door to give them access to your health and your health records, what happens when they say to a woman that's had breast cancer or has breast cancer, hey man, you just chop them bad boys off and you'll be back at work in 8 weeks. And her point, which I think was a valid point, was that you already have ceded control of your own body and your own health when you've allowed people to come in outside of your own framework or judgment to influence you. And then once that door is opened, who's going to be able to shut it? Because a woman, the employer then could say to the woman, hypothetically speaking, hey, you're going to go back to work because your job's on the line. All you need to do is have this procedure, and then you're in good shape.
How long ago was that story? Because you said you hadn't watched the news for a while.
I just heard about it since we've been here. I didn't...
I'm just teasing him.
Oh, I think I saw it. It might have been on YouTube. So while I was doing channel work, I saw it.
Channel work, okay.
Yeah, that's what I call it. Anyway, I haven't been looking at the news. You? So, anyway, it's an interesting point because you cede control of your choices and your medical choices and what's happening, then what's next? And that was her point, and I agree with that. Um,
Thank you, Courtney.
I think about that, and anyway, interesting. Uh, uh, it's interesting anyway.
Courtney hit
Yeah, I see that.
it.
What are the differences between the communist republic and the freedom state? Well, gee, let's start. You start. What are the biggest differences you've seen?
uh,
What's surprised you? I'll interview you for a second. Hey, ma'am. You're kind of hot, by the way. Um, what do you like about this state?
Shucks. Um, this state.
This state. What do you like about this
I
state?
really like the freedom in this state. I like how people seem to be a lot happier in this state. Um,
Yeah.
I like that I can go anywhere, do anything, and not feel like I have to be shamed for anything in this state. Um,
You mean if you're not wearing your face diaper?
right.
Yeah.
Or if, and I don't mind wearing something like that if somebody is ill. But coming from a position where we had a deaf child, that really,
Well, yeah,
it
he
really,
looks at your face. He looks at your facial expressions.
and he could not read people. He could not, it was very scary for him to go out when that happened. And it was not a good time or a good place. And I didn't like that in this school, kids, or in this state, kids were going to school. Meanwhile, in the state that we were living in Oregon, he had missed more than a year's worth of school
No, yeah.
and suffered. And his signer, his one on one signer that he needed for school and learning and really helped him get through his day, was taken away from him because she
We
was.
don't know why. It doesn't matter why, but the school, for whatever reason, either her or, hey, Mark and Debbie,
Hi, Mark and Debbie.
we don't know why she was taken
It just
legitimately,
happened
but
at the same time as when the mandate for the jab, um, that all people in the school had to have it.
yeah. Well, and they shut down the whole school because they had so many behavior problems. Here, figure this logic out. Hey, you troublemakers at school. Oh, you're gonna cause so much trouble. We'll just shut down school for 2 weeks. We'll show you. So they shut
They
down. Literally, they were
their excuse,
after what was it? After Thanksgiving,
right?
and they shut down
No,
school
right
for two
before
weeks.
Thanksgiving.
Well, no. Oh yeah, and
Right,
then they shut down school for 2 weeks, and then it was open for 2 more weeks.
because they had to re-educate their staff on how to handle these kids that weren't used to going to school anymore.
Yeah, bunch of nimrods. Anyway,
So,
the teachers I meant, not the kids.
right.
So, okay, you're off topic here.
I'm off.
What? Yes, you're off
Okay.
topic.
So,
What
what
do you like about this place?
I like the sun.
Yes, sun, that's a great
There's a
thing.
lot more sun here.
My pasty complexion can use some sun.
Right. It doesn't help that we have had
Hey, Glock and Roll.
cold weather.
Reynolds, yeah. Wait, Reynolds?
Yeah, Reynolds.
How? Oh, wait, you're in the Communist Republic? Right?
He may have remembered the story.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Yeah, Reynolds School District.
Yeah.
Um, behavior, yeah, because yeah, exactly. Their social skills went out the window when
Because they didn't know how to function in school because they had no more structure.
You are in the Communist Republic? Whereabouts? I don't remember. Sorry, if you would refresh me. It's just great to know, kind of make that connection. We were neighbors. What? Who is that? We were neighbors.
Not neighbors. He was in the Portland area, I believe.
Come on, be a little more specific. No one's gonna know you're here. You can't type. Well, get thinner thumbs. That was a funny joke, Courtney. Oh, okay, nice. Retired from Multnomah County Sheriff. Okay. So you're a neighbor. So we were neighbors. Well, too bad we
Sandy.
didn't get to meet when we were out there.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
I don't think you were as involved in our channel, and there was I didn't meet a lot of people back then.
Yeah. So
Grew up in Troutdale, so yeah, he knows.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Reynolds School District.
we were neighbors since we were the mighty metropolis of Fairview.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that I don't. Is you're still answering questions, or can I chime in?
Just go ahead.
I'll tell you that I do not miss the area at all. I'm so glad to be here.
Which it's a beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, it's a beautiful area.
But everything about it, there's such oppression there.
Yeah.
You could literally feel it when we came into the Idaho.
Well, yeah, we just kind of was like, wow, we're finally done with see you next Tuesday, K Brown.
Yeah.
And wow, I went to Fairview grade school. Cool. But I mean, so glad to be. It's such a beautiful area, but it's being decimated and ruined by the politics, and we don't need to talk about politics. It's poly meaning many, ticks meaning blood sucking insects. There you go, polyticks. So lots of blood sucking ticks, and they're there, and man, the Kool-Aid is fierce. Let me tell you, that Kool-Aid is strong.
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
That Kool-Aid is strong. It is the strongest.
The thing about what's going on in Oregon, and it's probably even
it's the left coast is the reality of it.
It's
Washington.
It's dividing families.
Yeah.
Really bad. Really bad. Because especially between parents and children that are.
Thanks, Courtney.
Children that are in their 20s, somewhere around there. There's a lot of parents that totally disagree with what's going on, and the children are like,
oh yeah, it's fine.
No,
this
is no, you guys need to do all this stuff. And I mean, they literally act like you're committing murder if you're not wearing a face mask at all the time.
It's horrible, and it's just so. Whoops, sorry. If we gave you an audio spike there. Yeah, and it's just so stupid is a thing. Again, if this worked, then this wouldn't be necessary. So, I mean, and now we were talking about that a little bit, about the fact that, okay, we've been to the other side now, so to speak.
We're losing people. We're losing people.
Oh no. We're on the other side of it now, so to speak, and
we're very thankful to be here.
Well, yeah, but we're on the other side of the fact that we wondered what this was about, and yeah, it sucks. It's Hong Kong flu is no joke. I mean, I don't get sick.
It's very real.
I don't get sick very often, and good night, Q. I don't get sick very often, and when I do, this was the worst because she was sick at the same time as I was, and I need her to be not sick when I'm sick.
And vice versa.
No, not vice versa. I need her not to be sick when I'm sick.
Two old people kind of had it at the same time as us.
Oh, they did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, but again, what's all the fuss about? It is, yeah, it sucks. And everybody has their own it sucks. Okay, but I could show you, but I just smashed my toes into this little stupid concrete, had my flip-flops on, and I rammed my toes, literally my big toe and my neck
Let's just show them the size of your sandal.
next to my pinky toe, and
That's the size of his foot.
that's not the size of my foot.
No.
Anyway, I smashed my toes right into this concrete step. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And where I was going with that is it hurts. But, at the end
Is
of the
that
day,
where
at the end of the day, you know,
you
no, you don't want to see my toes, especially when the nails still need to be pulled off. But um, my point is it sucked and it hurt that I smashed my toes into the concrete. But guess what? Steel-toed boots were not on my feet. Meaning that this whole idea that, just do this and just do this and everything will be okay. Well, people are passing it and everything. You get Hong Kong flu and you could be doing this and you could have this and you still get it. So what is the point?
You do get it a little not as hard, I guess.
Well, that's what they say, but these are the same people that don't tell us how many people are dying as a result of it too.
Right.
So you can't really believe them. Oh, that was one thing that we did talk about was the fact that so we've been taking our vitamins
Mm-hmm.
and we've been taking our ivermectin. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Honey, you can't say that on.
Yes, I can. Censor me, Google.
They will.
Well, let's see if they do. Come on, get after it. Anyway, we took our therapeutics and whatnot. And the point is that at no time in modern U.S. history, when we've had any kind of outbreak of anything, did they not tell you, hey, if you take a hot bath and run around the block 3 times and do these things, in other words, prophylactic measures
Mm-hmm.
of, if you do this, if you drink lots of fluids, hey, Mama J, if you drinks lots of fluids,
Hey, Mama Jay, good to see you.
if you drink fluids, if you take these vitamins, if you do this all helps the process.
Mm-hmm.
At no time in our modern life, 50 plus years now going on, was this banned speak or misinformation.
I'm still 29. He's 50 something.
Yeah. I like the young girls, believe me and me. This one isn't trained yet, so I still have some work to do. But at no time was normal prophylactic measures never not discussed. And her and I are going back and forth and talking about this whole thing. And
the time when we got this thing, the fluey,
Hong Kong flu,
is when we stopped, when we were in the midst of moving and all of that stuff was going on, and we were forgetting to take our vitamins, our zinc, our D, our C, and what else? Zinc, D, C.
that was the most of it.
There was something else, so And I forget what it was. Anyways.
Well, vitamin C, vitamin D. We were taking airborne. We were taking. No, that was the most of it. Then we did actually add to the. I didn't take any today, but we added Mucinex to the lineup as well. It's kind of the congestion and.
That helped out a lot.
But the point is here we are talking, and her and I are just talking and saying, "Man, when do you ever remember when one of these things have come through the bird flu, swine flu, any of these other flus?" And people didn't say, well, you should do this, and you should do this, and you should do this. No, that's misinformation now. How crazy is that? That normal prophylactic measures that will help you, that will help combat the turn and speed up the body's ability to help itself. And now you can't talk about that. All of a sudden, that's some crazy crap.
Rebel Candace. You can't see it from here.
Uh,
She was a nurse, so.
oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think we had the full blown Hong Kong flu Delta or whatever it is. Who the zebra, the
We
giraffe,
were pretty
whatever.
sick. Pretty darn sick. It lasted more than 2 weeks.
Well, I mean, you guys saw us 2 weeks ago, and we were on for about 40. We're on for about 40 minutes.
And we had it before then.
Yeah, and I didn't even realize that I couldn't smell. I was like, one of the days before so I'm a sissy, just so you know. Uh, so when I have coffee, I'll have like c- 1.5 hot chocolates and a regular cup of coffee, just because
He likes it the way
I like my
Courtney
coffee like
does.
my women, black and strong. I mean, no, I don't like that at all. Uh, so anyway, um, and I didn't even realize it, but I wasn't really tasting it. And then we had soup at my sister-in-law's, and I was like, man, this soup doesn't really taste like nothing. And this grilled cheese really sucks. This cheese is horrible. It's got no taste. It's not Tillamook cheese.
Yeah, we thought just because it wasn't Tillamook cheese, our favorite, that
Yeah, it was like, oh, this just sucks.
Yeah.
This is just
Yeah.
cheese doesn't taste for crap. It doesn't have any taste. Anyway, so I didn't even know I couldn't smell because it didn't register, right? Because
Yeah.
I've never in my entire life ever lost my sense of smell. So, um, but anyway, Hong Kong flu is real, kids, and but it's nothing to live in fear about. You just go about your life and when you have to move on top of it, then you really take the suck ass, uh, and you just you just navigate it, and you're grumpy,
Yeah.
grumpy, grumpy, and yeah, very grumpy,
Very grumpy.
very grumpy, and that's the worst. Yeah, she wasn't grumpy at all. She was a picture of delight. Oh wow, you couldn't taste wasabi.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
I mean, yeah.
I'm sorry. Heirloom permaculture. I need to watch your channel a lot more.
Yeah, so I was normal, grumpy. Is that what you're trying to say, Bruce? I can be a bit on the cantankerous side since I'm north of 50 now, I guess you could say.
Wait a minute. Then what was happening before 50?
Well, that's pre-cantankerism.
Okay.
I wasn't cantankerous yet. I was on the
Oh,
cusp of
I see, I
cantankerousness.
see. Mhm.
Now I've got full-blown cantankerism.
Yeah. You know what happens when you turn 50?
What? What happens?
You get the don't give a shits.
You're not supposed to swear.
Sorry, guys.
What's wrong with you? I don't. I don't think that's the case, but 2 weeks ago when we were trying to do our live and we made it, I think 43 minutes,
Yeah, it was.
and I was like, man, yeah, we got to go
I couldn't
because
stop coughing during it, and
just didn't feel good. Felt
yeah,
like somebody kicked me right in the stones and then ran over me.
yeah.
And then, yeah, oh, moving. You know how much you know, so I always like to make up lots of things when it comes to suffering.
Hmm.
And my latest one is
He's a
this.
professional sufferer.
Yes, sometimes I am. That's true.
He likes to think he was a suffragette. No,
That's people, women trying to get their right to vote.
well,
Good try, though.
yeah, I guess not. I mean, well,
So,
I know that, but I'm like, how can I relate this to if you
so
compl- if you never mind.
yeah. So I'll tell you. Here's what I'd rather do than move. So here I like to
Welcome to
cultivate.
Club Chris.
I like to cultivate
That's funny,
these
Dave's.
versions and visions of suffering. So rather rather than move,
Sorry, everybody.
rather than move, I'd rather be trussed up by my hands like this on a 110-degree day, drag me behind a pickup truck on my front side, drag me behind the pickup truck on my back side, then dip me in a vat of boiling vinegar rather than move. That's how much I hate moving. And I only have to do it 2 more times.
2 more times, yep.
I will
Once
tell
into the
you,
tiny
though,
home.
I will tell you that I actually dealt with this move.
He did better than the
I
last one.
I dealt with this move way better than I dealt with the last move when we moved into our house.
My training's working well.
Yeah, it's not her training. I think it's the
Mhm.
is the counseling is what's helped.
Me saying, stop.
Yeah, that would only go so far though. But I'll tell you that yeah, I this move was in all reality a piece of cake, even though it was cross country. Because I'm telling you, I like to have things in order, and when things are not in order, it messes with my every last sense and sensibility.
Hmm.
So, but I'll tell you this time, even under my own measure, I know that I did much better
I
than
I'm
before.
I'm Chris's grace grower.
You're
He's
what?
I'm your grace grower.
My grace grower?
Have you never
You're
heard
trying
of?
to teach me how to grow grace?
Yes.
Because you test me so much, you mean?
Well, because you're very organized and I'm very not organized.
Right. Yeah.
And right now I'm living with three people that are very organized and I'm not very organized. So I'm everybody's grace grower. That's that's what I think I am.
That's what you think you are?
I think I'm a grace grower. Just
Because
teaching you
when
guys some grace.
oh, I get it. So when you're around, then people have no choice but to learn grace
Yes.
because you're testing them.
Well, I'm not testing them on purpose. I'm just being me.
That's what I meant, though. Yes, we did get a tractor,
Yes, and it's sexy.
and it's sexy.
And we're not going to tell you
Uh,
what kind.
nope, you got to stay tuned for the video.
4 days, guys.
Wait, WD, do you have some moniker? Or do we just call you WD, like, or do we know?
Do you have a name?
Or a name that you'd want to say anyway? Something you want to be called, like a Smith or Fred or Herbert or um,
Thank you, Courtney.
we the tractor is amazing. Um,
Dawn, thank you.
hey Don, nice to meet you, Don. And when we get back over and see old Cher, if she's still watching,
Sherry, yeah.
we'll have to grab a pint or something at McMiniman's, the communist eatery local to the area.
Yeah.
Be great to meet you. Whenever we get back over that way.
Yeah.
Uh, After all this BS
If
about
you haven't ran away.
yeah, after all this BS about the permanent mask mandate, because it's so much work to keep passing this every 180 days. It's so amazing that in August that uh, it's so great that in what was it, August or it was July even, that old blister Kate Brown said, "Oh yeah, well the mask mandate it'll probably go, just till February or something." It's like, oh, it's great how they can predict that, how they can predict how long it would need to be. Oh yeah, it's an emergency measure, but it may only need to go 6 months, which coincidentally is the length of time that that it was able to be put in place for.
Sherry says, sounds great.
Right? Yeah.
You want to meet Diggs too?
Governor Brownstein. Yeah, more like, hey, Celtic roots. It's more like greetings from New Hampshire. Well, many greetings to you from Tennessee. It's more like brown shirt. Kate Brown shirt. Oh, that's a good one. Kate Brown shirt. And Fracci Mengele.
Frosty Mingle.
Fracci Mengele. Yeah. So we got lots of stuff in the works. We got lots of video. We have a Laura's tour. I just got my fancy desk set up. You guys would love this. It's a work of art. It takes me about 2 minutes to set up my desk.
It's a piece of plywood.
Quit it. You're not supposed to tell everybody, you big mouth.
And 2 plastic sawhorses.
Look, let me tell you something.
We're fancy here.
That's right. Let me tell you something.
It's tall enough for it to get his legs under. That's why it is
Look,
what it is.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you how smart I am. You see this desk here? This desk was born out of ingenuity and resourcefulness.
It used to cost, what, $25 to make? Maybe 50. But now it costs probably $150 to make.
Well, yeah, but I have 2 pieces of plywood now. Let me tell you something. So this desk, this is an iteration. See, before, back in my younger days, I wasn't so smart as I am now. See, you're getting older, smarter. Yeah. And so instead of plastic sawhorses, what did I do? Plastic's not good enough for the king. I used metal cinder blocks. So I would literally take blocks and stack blocks up. Mm-hmm. So then I could set my desktop down on blocks. Do you know how much work it is to take up, what is it, 4 blocks? Like 16 blocks. So here I have 16 cinder blocks that my desk is sitting on. This was the old iteration, 1.0. I'm so much smarter now. Now I have plastic sawhorses that I can carry in one hand. The piece of plywood I can pretty much carry in the other hand.
It works for me. It's just a little...
it's a bit rustic.
It's a bit low class. We're not low class. No, I'm not a snob.
You are too. Quit lying to people.
It's just a bit...
This is what you call utilitarian, love.
Okay.
It works. But like I said before...
It's ghetto fantastic.
Ghetto fantastic. Now you're offending everybody in the ghetto everywhere. This isn't that
I'm sorry, Sherry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she may live in the ghetto, but she is not of near the ghetto. um, so shabby chic. That's right.
Shabby chic. There you go,
No,
Sherry.
this is what you call efficient chic. Plastic sawhorses. It takes me 2 minutes to set up my
Thank
whole
you,
desk.
Bruce. My internet's running real slow. I saw it in the chat on before I saw it here where I could deal with it.
Yeah. But anyway, this is what you call smart chic. A piece of plywood and some sawhorses. And there's my desk.
Yeah, it works.
It works perfectly. You got two monitors
It
set up here.
travels well. It folds up easy. It
She's
works.
low maintenance. Yeah.
Yeah,
Couldn't ask for any better.
you like things that are low maintenance.
I need a divorce.
Stop it.
Oh, she really is low maintenance, believe me.
Hey, I haven't got my nails done
Sometimes. You haven't
since
got your nails did?
I haven't got my nails did
That's
for a
true.
long time.
That's right. Oh, I already have the plywood. So, anyway, we are on the other side of Hong Kong Fluey, and
Feeling good. I mean,
feeling a lot
today was
better.
pretty good. I mean, I hardly coughed today.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just coughing a little bit now, but that's talking, talking and getting it stirred up. But we went to one of the interesting things is we went to the local Sam's Club, and you can't find any frozen chicken breasts.
Well, you can't find a few things, but frozen chicken breasts just
Right? Oh,
all over town.
you can't even get freezer bags. You can't get the bags to put your meat in.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Faye. You don't have any bags to put your meat in.
I bet you the Piggly Wiggly has frozen chicken breasts. We should
Oh,
go to the
and
Piggly Wiggly.
we did go down to the Piggly Wiggly. So we have done some exploring.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know. I thought Dollar General was a dollar store because I didn't never bother to think about it. Because why would I think about a dollar and Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar General? And no, lo and behold, it's like the old general store.
Mm-hmm.
So we went over there, and I was like, "Oh, hey, well, they got the best gas prices around here."
Mm-hmm.
And and
Which
they have a
gas
little bit of
prices, Sherry?
everything here at the Dollar General.
Share. Gas prices are amazing over here compared to Portlandia.
Yeah, she knows that. Um, yeah, yeah, the $1.25 tree. Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't been to any kind of dollar store in a long time. It just not interesting to me. Um, but you can cheapest teepee at Dollar General, huh? But you can. I did see that they had. Good night, Howder Garden.
Can I?
They do have cards there that are not $6 like the Hallmark specials.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be getting my cards there because they're a bit cheaper. My greeting cards and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a.
Because he is very romantical. He gives me some very nice cards.
I do, I do. You guys wouldn't know it, but underneath this gruff exterior is just a little teddy bear.
He is.
Don't let everybody know though. It's my secret.
I'm sorry, Sherry. True. So true.
That's wrong.
Sherry never goes anywhere.
Yeah, we know how that was. We're on the other side of that though. Yep. And okay, we gotta for a minute here. Talk about your newfound freedom.
No, let's not go there.
Okay.
I am free though. I'm I'm broke and I'm jobless. And
You're not broke. That's a state of
well, no, I'm
mind.
not broke. I'm jobless. And so I
You're,
have the
yeah,
freedom of not working,
yeah.
which is a blessing.
Breaking out this summer? Oh, do
Where are
tell.
you breaking to?
Are you guys going to take the river cruise? Finally? Maybe? You need to break out on a road trip. So what you need to break out and do.
Yeah.
Break out to the other side.
There's 2 hotels in the city where we live.
Grand Canyon. Well, that's close.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got your little minivans all set up? Are you getting that worked out? So,
Sorry, I got a stiff neck, guys. I keep on going.
yeah.
Because my neck's stiff.
Breaking out. Well, glad to hear that you're going to
The
take
Grand
yourself
Canyon.
on a vacation. Get in the van soon. Well, you'll have to let us know. You'll have to let us know when you get that.
That's exciting, Sherry.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. I mean, I guess we're jobless, if you want to say, but we, we're going to work on getting the old homestead set up, is what we're doing. So that's a lot of work. And it's going to be a lot of fun work. And Laura will cry a lot, and I'll be the ogre over there telling her to stop crying. But it's going to be a lot of fun work. It's going to be challenging for sure. It already is challenging when we're trying to, figure things out that we don't need to talk to the 911 person because her idea of where our home site is and where the actual home site is quite a bit different.
Yeah, here in Tennessee, you get your.
Probably about a mile difference, I'll say,
Yeah.
or close to it. She's got us out by the road, and we're like a mile away from the road.
Yeah.
So we need to talk with her this week.
Yeah.
And I need to text her, actually.
Because it would be nice if the ambulance came to our actual residence.
That would be ideal.
But
yeah.
no ambulance is needed, so.
That's right. But suppose there were.
Yeah.
Suppose if I sprain my clavicula or something like that,
Mhm.
then, I can have some assistance. But but doing that, getting the medium hedgehog is in the room next to us, so we're having lots of fun now. He was across the stairway from us.
Yeah.
But now
he's sharing a wall with us.
he's right over here, right in front of you, like a foot away.
Mm-hmm.
So we get to share walls now. That's a lot of fun. And then we got Granny Hedgehog. She can't hear anything anyway, but she's downstairs in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah. So this is going to be a big year, though.
Yeah, yeah.
This is going to be a big, big year. I think I'm saying it's going to take us 4 months to get moved into tiny home. Another 3 months after that, and we'll have pole barn done. That's my guess.
We may be moved in before we have water in the tiny home. Maybe.
Well, if we got moved in 4 months.
Because we are 4 months out from water on the property.
Well, now we're like 3 months out from water, 3.5 months.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then we got to get power run. The power run will take 3 days probably for them to do it, if that.
Mom is not in the corner. She is in the nicest room in the house.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she has the master bedroom.
With the master bathroom.
Oh, yeah, sorry, we can't say those words anymore. Master bedroom with the master bathroom. And you can call it some other thing, executive or premier. That's what they're taking it now. You can call it the premier bedroom.
But you can't call it the master.
No, we will. We refuse. I will not bend my knee and not say
Oh, sorry.
master bedroom
Courtney kept me up last night.
because it's the master bedroom.
Fishes kept me up last night.
You need to have a jug of water to have water. You only need a jug of water to have water. Well, that's true. A jug of water that's filled up,
Yeah.
but
Which we can get water from the top of our house. Plus, we can get water from the stream down below.
the spring,
The spring. We
yeah,
could do one of those.
I don't know if it would work. We've looked at ram pumps,
Yeah.
and so we could potentially do a ram pump and then pump the water up the hill. But the reality is we'll be too busy with what we're doing that it won't be that big a deal.
Yeah.
By the time it's the bedroom for the master of the house, right? Exactly, not the master of the
And
plantation.
grandma is the
That's
master. Yep.
right. So, but we got a lot of big things this year. She went offline right as I clicked on live stream. Sorry. Um, hey, ghetto. Um, so yeah, we got a lot of big things planned in 2022. We're going to, you guys will see it. We are a little bit behind on videos because of the Hong Kong flu really slowed us down across the board. But
Yeah. Yeah.
we're going to get that ramped up. Got the new logo. We should have something here pretty soon. We should have some, maybe a t-shirt designed or something
Yeah.
here before too long. You're going to see, hopefully, we're moving everything to editing, using the GoPros more,
Yeah.
and actually editing on Final Cut Pro, which is pretty robust, and there's a lot to learn. But I've got a lot of that done from working on it with my flying videos.
The problem is I don't know how to work with it, and so with the editing software that we have. So
Right,
I use cheaper editing software. It works, but
right.
it's not the same.
Yep. So we got that, but we're hoping to be able to do a little bit better videos, and in between, it's about an hour out to the property each way, so it's a couple hour drive. But we are, man, it's going to be fun. It's going to be some. It's going to be some. It's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're really looking forward to that. Hey, John Euler, outdoorsman.
Hello, John Euler.
Uh,
Welcome to the chat.
it's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of fun. You guys get to come right along. We use Final Cut Pro if we're using our GoPros, but
And if we're not using our
even if we're not
GoPros,
using the GoPros, we could still use Final Cut Pro, but we're still just working that out.
yeah.
But yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun in 2022. You guys stay tuned for the big tractor reveal,
And of course, the tiny house reveal.
the tiny house reveal, the tractor reveal. We got that was the other thing that was in the can right now is, hey, Charles, right?
Hello, Charles.
We are, what was that? Sorry. I lost my train of thought for a second.
Well, we were talking about
Tiny house reveal, talking
tiny
about
house
tractor
reveal.
reveal. Oh yeah,
Oh, you were
in the
working on.
can, and
Yeah.
we have Laura's first walk of the property. That's coming out. That'll come out soon. That'll come out here pretty soon. Again, I've been a while for me to get my desk set up and I like to have my stuff neat and orderly. And
Yeah.
so now I have my desk set up so I can actually jump in here and not feel like I'm, having to do it out of a chair or something like that. So, but yeah, we'll get that video out for you guys, and you'll get to see that, and you'll get to see us dirtying up our brand new tractor,
Mm-hmm.
which it's already pretty dang dirty.
Yeah. Well, when you drive it in the mud, that's what happens.
What?
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking that mud was going to make it dirty. This woman.
Yeah.
So, anyway, what else do you have, love?
Well, that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we do have a lot of good things coming up. I mean, there's just so much to do. And as soon as we get our tiny home, we got to get gravel down. We got to get
Well,
positioning of the
before we get
houses.
to tiny home, we got to get rock put in.
Right. And we got to get it dry enough for them to get the gravel in.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a big thing too.
yeah. And so, and then as soon as the gravel's in, we got to position our homes, our home, our future home, and the barndominium. It's not a
No,
barndominium; it's just a
it's going to
barn.
be a barn. Yep.
On the property so that we can be get our
So we can get
septic
the
in.
septic done properly.
Yeah. So just a heck of a lot.
Well, and then with that, we also have to. I think I'm going to get a hold of. I think we might just get a bulldozer for a couple days, because a bulldozer really allow me to.
Pray for our electrical. My neighbor, our neighbor, needs to get his electric done. Because
Yeah,
if we have to run it from where it is, it's adding lots more dollars.
Well, yeah, he's once he runs his, then we're 400 feet closer.
Yeah.
So 400 feet is $4,400 and $11 a foot. So it's not, it's a disc mower. We're talking about a disc mower, an expensive disc mower. So, but I'm thinking about we'll probably end up getting a bulldozer, because that tractor it's a big tractor. It's not a compact. It's a full size tractor, but still it doesn't have quite the oomph nor the capability really to grade to grade the land, which is what we need.
It took care of that big tree today, though. That was across the road.
Yeah, it was rotten, but but it did. I mean, it'll lift a few thousand pounds. A bucket will, so it's pretty good shape. But
I thought it was more than a few, like 4.
huh?
Isn't it 4,000 pounds?
No,
No.
it'll do like 3,300 pounds. I think is what it's rated at.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I mean, but we're actually going to expand our pad to the east. It's what's on the road right now. What looks like the road, but you guys will see that as we kind of my footage is sorry. You'll see that as we kind of continue along. But yeah, so I might get me a bulldozer out there this week and kind of get a bigger pad set, because literally we have to, for the septic people, for the state, we have to have the tiny house set. We have to have where the pole barn would go, where the final house would go, and then all of that together. Try asking for those mutters in PA and then try to use them on the street. Yeah, I wonder. We see those kind of cars driving around here. That's stupid. Exactly like that, like huge, like on a car. So, but yeah, anyway, that's kind of where we're sitting. Exciting stuff, though. I'm glad you guys get to come along with us. and be part of the journey. And it's exciting and terrifying and exhilarating and terrifying and fun and terrifying. So, yep. Little Hedgehog went to the little Hedgehog room. And I think we are about to get out of here. But thank you guys for coming along. And thanks for all your comments on the videos. Makes a big difference. And if you guys haven't figured it out, it's me that mostly responds to the videos and to the comments. You too, Don. You take care out there in the Communist Republic. And little Hedgehog is back here, and so we could get signed off. And thanks everybody for coming, and we look forward to seeing you all next time.
Mm-hmm.
And not sure if we'll do this week, or we'll skip a week, or to be determined.
Whenever we have news, we'll do a live, and hopefully that's every week.
Well, yeah.
For you guys. But yeah, so we'll come visit other channels.
Yeah, Laura will.
Night, Sherry.
Good night, Sherry. And thanks, Bruce. So you guys take care of yourselves, stay safe, and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And chase your dreams.
Yep.
Chase your dreams. So that's what we're doing. And thanks everybody for coming along. God bless. Take care. Like and subscribe.
Have a hedgy day.
Have a hedgehoggy day. Thanks so much for coming out, guys.
Bye.
We'll see you next time.